Okay, so hello, my green skins, and officially, we will say this: uh, Ghost in the Shell is cyberpunk, not post or pre. Pre-cyberpunk is something else.
I
Our
don't know what this
argument,
guy's talking about.
I,
I don't know. He got on
no,
this
no,
weird tangent.
our argument continues on live. I was like, "Fuck, Bob, you're going off on this shit with this tangent in cyberpunk. We could be talking about this." That's why I was like, I had to go
Chief,
live right away.
Chief, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shut up. Bob's pussy. Bob's pussing out. Bob's pussing out. Bob's pussing
I
out.
think someone needs to take their dementia pills. Do
Okay,
you need your
so,
meds?
oh, come on.
No,
Okay,
on the real, I'm
so,
fucking with them. I'm absolutely fucking with them.
yeah. So here's the thing about this. Okay, okay, first of all, I gotta say something about this. Stuff like Ghost in the Shell, Battle Angel Arcea, and like Alita and all that
Alita.
shit. Yeah, Alita. Yeah, but there's Battle Angel. Then there's like something Metallic Maiden, something. All that is cyberpunk. That is legit cyberpunk. Post cyberpunk is like stuff like Platinum Laborer, stuff like that type of shit. New Dominion
Hero's
technically
Journey.
New Dominion is your pre cyberpunk. That's how cyberpunk works there. I've never heard.
Not
You're the
Captain.
first.
You're the chief. You're the captain. Sorry, it's the morning time. I'm used to yelling at a captain, not a
Yeah.
chief. Kind of weird how that goes. The Navy colloquialisms will never end. Um,
No.
but the Kino's journey, would you say some aspects are both pre and post cyberpunk, especially that one city where the machines do all the work? Because I know Kino's journey
That's
is
an
kind of all over the
interesting.
place.
That's an interesting series. I don't know if you'd even consider Kino's Journey anything. That I would say that would be could fall under adventure.
I'd say
Um,
adventure fantasy with some sci-fi elements.
yeah. That's where I would put it. I would put it adventure, maybe fantasy. Like there's some fucked up stories in that. But the reason we're
Oh
up,
yeah, and it's really all over the place with the levels of technology that they have.
oh yeah, the reason we popped on right now, the reason we jumped on this factor, and the reason we're going wild for this, they just released it. It's oh by the way, it's dubbed right off the fucking hop.
Yeah,
I was like, I was thinking to myself when I was watching, and I'm like, they dubbed it right away. Wow, I'm very impressed by, and and actually the English dubbing is actually really good.
and also
And,
that art style. Oh, that art style.
yeah,
I
and I
love that like late '80s, early '90s art style. I love it.
oh yeah, this looks good. One of my favorite things about the blood and shit, they'll fucking they cyberize the explosion of death and blood. So in one of the scenes, she shoots somebody with these fucking bullets, and the bullets basically splatter the person like a fucking like they implode. But it's all censored, but it's cyberized censored. So it's either like maybe there's a program that like alternates the cyberization of a person. And so when the head explodes, you see the cybernation of the body, but you don't see it's all kind of censored. Like
Chief, would you say it's kind of like in, dare I say, Edge Runners? Whenever one of the net runners is doing quick hacks, you see like the little task manager bar that pops up to show that a quick hack is happening. You know, to show the audience.
yeah, exactly.
Then this is you have like these text box windows that are censoring the gore.
yeah.
Because mind you, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't watched it. Why? Because my internet is down. Lovely me. And I'm doing this on my phone. So if my voice is terrible or my connection is awful, you'll know why.
No, actually, you sound fine, Bob.
Oh, thank you.
I got your echo in. You're not doing bad. You're picking up everything, so you're gonna have to probably keep the AC off for a little bit. That's the only downside.
AC's
Um,
already off.
yeah. Oh fuck, mine. I turned on mine right away. Jesus fuck. Today. I literally the only reason I'm up so early is because like it was a 19 like last night while sleeping the heat the temperature in my apartment didn't drop under 19, which is like hot.
I'll tell you a wee little tidbit. anytime I'm live or I'm playing D&D with you guys, well, actually, not so much D&D. Anytime I'm live, the AC is off, so I'm cooking the whole time.
Oh,
And it's purely for the audio. I do it for the people. I sacrifice my comfort for the people. That way you can actually hear me. Because my microphone has a nasty habit of picking up the AC over my voice.
Well, you could go into another room, run the AC in your bedroom, and that wouldn't or wherever your AC's wherever the AC is variable.
That's why I corrected myself with the D&D, because I just go into a different room. Because that's where all my dice and all that pen and paper and shit is.
So back to this, we got to get back on track here because we're talking about this. This is epic. So, our story starts off exactly how the original Ghost in the Shell, although it's not as epic as like the way the movie is. I'm going to say this right now. There are going to be people that do not like this Ghost in the Shell.
Did you say they're Puritans for the old series?
There's such a hard-on for that movie and standalone complex. This is based off the manga, clearly based off the manga, down to like scene for scene shots.
And quality.
Yeah, and there's some really nasty scenes in here where they don't this anime also does not, and I will repeat, does not hold your fucking hand. If you are watching this, you're already a big fan of Ghost in the Shell. You are not watching this otherwise. That is literally how
I love series like that. The only time it's a bit rough is when you have a cliffhanger, but I like it when somebody isn't exposition dumping on me.
Yeah. This is
I don't like exposition dumps, even if it's clean, even if it's to get the, I guess you say, viewer, or in some cases, reader into the world. I get it, but don't do that. Let them put the dots together themselves.
Yeah, and this very much has that very manga look to it. It almost, like my friend said it best while we were watching this. Like I first of all, I tried to watch this on Crunchyroll. Fuck you, Crunchyroll. I may stop subscribing to Crunchyroll if they're not going to have anime I want to watch. It's like, okay, bye. For a while, like, subscribe when they get anime I want to watch again.
You're not allowed to have the cool, gory, epic anime, but you're allowed to have I need an adult anime.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Yeah, so here's the funny thing about this series. They put it on Amazon. Amazon scooped this fucker up and got a dub right away.
Hey, that was fast. Next that shit right out the air.
That floored me. That floored my ass at that point. Like, we might not be doing any Crunchyroll anime for a while. Just we'll be watching stuff off Amazon because Amazon literally bought this out. I also heard Netflix might have this shortly. Like, people are running to get this. Now, my
No, it's funny because it's like outside of what is it? Was it a live action movie?
Yeah.
And then the original anime.
Yeah.
It's like I've never seen so many companies rush to something. Damn.
Oh no, this is I would actually say this is one of the grandfathers of anime, like anime becoming something, like becoming a real thing in America.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially in the 90s. Because the 90s was that initial rise, and it's when you get into the 2000s that it spreads to, I guess you say, more normal sources, more normies. Because a friend of a friend knows about this show.
Oh no! Like Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, all that stuff kind of had its own little energy. Although I will say this, if you read the Cardcaptor, like they changed a lot in those animes. Like, wow, did they ever change a lot? If you actually, I mean, the references in Cardcaptor for, like, I never knew how bad, like, there is lesbian moments in Cardcaptor Sakura that would just floor your ass. And I don't mean the characters. One of the characters' mothers is angry at a guy with a. Okay, first of all, Sakura, her mother is in the anime. Her mother's actually way younger than her dad. Like to the fact that her dad is okay. I thought I saw a moth god in my apartment. It's like, oh, it's just Sakura. A little side tangent. So Sakura's mother and this other girl have like a weird lesbian thing going on. It's weird. It's weird. And her father is her father. Her father and her mother are significantly older from each other. I think it's like by 20, almost 20 years or something. It's something stupid like that. Like she was 16 when she had her first son. And then she had her second child like so no, she is there is a huge age gap. We won't get into any of that because it's like that's a different series. But this series, I like picture
what the fuck
perfect
is waffling on about? Because I'm about to say, man, that ain't no fucking ninja scroll. Get the fuck out of here.
No, but that's
You are
what
right.
I'm saying.
There's a difference between Sailor Moon and fucking Ninja Scroll.
Yeah,
That is quite a leap.
No, what I'm saying is series like the 90s, like that 90s anime style, they when it came here, they censored the fuck out of anime.
Oh, I
Like
believe it. I
like
believe it. They're worried about too many people clutching the pearls.
yeah, like
Meanwhile,
Sailor
they'll
Moon.
have somebody like, what is it? Modern art masterpiece, as Arlie Ermy put it. To happily show a modern art masterpiece in a museum, but God forbid the original art gets tampered with, and people are going to be worried about it and shit. It's like, fuck off. You're happy to have some splattered colors on a canvas, but you can't handle this? Get the fuck out of here. It's a drawing.
Yeah, but that was the thing with this. So when the original Ghost in the Shell came out, it was drastically different. This is more New Dominion Tank Police style than the original one. Like when they enter the Major's mind, there's a lot of references to that the Major is a fucking horn dog, and that she is not she is not against being a little fucking a little bit of thing. She even makes a moaning sound when Bato touches her, and Bato's like, "Don't make sounds like that." And she's like, "Oh, it was just a synopsis thing. Don't worry about it." You know, it's just like this is very Ghost and this is very new. Like that was his style at the time. Like Dominion, like he did serious shit. Like Appleseed was kind of more serious in a lot of ways, but this feels very much like his old school art style. His old.
By the way, that's free on YouTube. Appleseed.
Mm-hmm. There's more than one. There's like several.
Yeah, I think this one was the 2003. It's like a 3D animated.
Yeah. There's more than one. There's multiple. Like it's kind of like he's always done a cyberpunk series. Like it's always been some sort of pre-post or like something along that lines. This has that energy. This has a character that's very like that, and this is a level of Major that a lot of people are going to fucking hate. People like that stoic, that like energy that the Major has, where she's very like she's kind of like that over the I'm here, oh yeah, and it's like people like that version of the Major, like that very much like I'm the tough boss woman. This one's a boss bitch, and she doesn't give a fuck. Like there are moments like there's a scene where one of the guys fucking fucks up and she chews his ass out. Like there's another moment where she's like, "Oh, hey, like the guy the prime minister's trying to like convince her and her team to join and like make like, "Oh, come on, join us, become a official organization." And her response is, "Oh, okay, sure. Can we brain tap for a second?" So he brain taps with her, and she fucking literally forces himself to punch himself in the face as hard as he fucking can. And she's like, "I'm not fucking no. You just pay me for the fucking contract." Like, nope, I'm not someone's tool. I'm not someone's machine. Go fuck yourself. I do what I see fit. And that's what makes him kind of interesting as a character.
I thought he was going one way, and then he went the otother way. I thought he was going to talk about the fact that similar to Goblin Slayer, making the internet's brain explode. I remember when that came out, and okay, so a little bit of a Navy story, just a wee bit. Me and the mates, we're on a paint barge. We're painting the side of the ship, okay? And we have a quick moment to take a break.
Yeah.
Just a quick little breather. And one of them is looks on his phone about the news, and he talks about Goblin Slayer and all that stuff. And he's like, "What's this? Did you guys see this first scene?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, Goblin Slayer. Everybody's losing their minds over that shit." But yeah, the first scene is rough, and it's like, yeah, it's rough. It's anime. Get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Hey, if that breaks your brain, oh, sweet summer child. Oh, you don't know.
Like I said, in the first fucking 10 minutes of the fucking show, she gets herself her job part being creating a special forces unit that she handpicked herself. She created her job by literally fucking murdering a guy right off the hop, like assassinating a guy right away. And she used a type of bullet that literally splattered him against the wall. His body exploded so hard that there was literally a blood imprint of where his body was. She used a special type of velocity bullets that literally fucking tore through the guy like no one's business.
I like it when a non-gun knower talks about guns. It's funny.
No,
don't worry about it, Chief. Don't worry about it. It's funny.
They actually explain that it's a special type of bullet. They actually it's a cyber bullet. They does some serious damage. And then
a cyber bullet.
Yes.
So a bullet that doesn't exist?
Yes, it does. They actually incorporate that this bullet, the way the guy exploded, like he jibbed. He full jibbed until there was nothing left but a blood mist that hit the wall.
Yeah, but you imply cyber, and cyber doesn't exist in real space.
No, but the cyber, like that magical.
So it means it struck at hyper velocity. So yeah, maybe you may have had some.
I'm making the reference that the bullet was bullshit. The bullet's like a bullshit bullet. Like it's that over the top, holy fuck, what the hell bullet.
It only damaged the initial target, not the wall behind it. No. Because it's like if something's going at that velocity and it hits you a balloon, so to speak, because that's what we are. We're meat balloons. For something for you to explode, punch through you with that much mass, force, velocity behind it, yeah, there should be a hole in the wall that's roughly about maybe anywhere from 2 to 3 feet in diameter.
It could be, like I said, when I say the term cyber bullet, I'm not dude. They in cyber tech, like there's bullets that are like you can control the velocity. And all,
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
I love working you up.
Yeah. She uses this bullet on these like cyber mech guys. They're basically giant robots.
And full board.
Yeah. These fuckers blows the guy's legs off. He's like, don't kill me, just leave my brain intact. And she's like, I want this code. You got it. And he said, okay, well, I also want this. And that's kind of how it goes out. Like, this is hardcore. The funny thing is what happens in the end is like they're the plot to this. I don't want to spell too much, but the plot to this is the very first idea of the story where you have yourselves, they're going to check out an orphanage for war orphans. Yeah, and this is where it gets real fucking bad because they're like, okay, kid, all right, kids, you fuck up, well, you gotta work yourself to the bone, and then if you don't work yourself to the bone, we're gonna we cyberize you just enough to keep you cyberized, and then we run you through programs. And they use them for like military program. Like it's pretty fucked up.
Is it basically the Metal Gear plot?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't.
It's like you put the kids' brains in jars and you have them pilot mech bodies.
No, it's not that bad, but it is very close. Yeah, and like I still love the fact that, like I said, they are police, but they're not. They work way outside. Best way to put them, they're a wet work team.
Mhm.
They got one sole purpose, and that one sole purpose is to fuck people up, and that's the work for this. And this show is so like the art style, the energy, the vibes of this, the music in it is so good. You don't get a series that hooks me this much right away. This hooks me right away. I like it. I want more.
Like dangling a piece of meat in front of a junkyard dog right now because looking at my router, it's still blinky, but I want to watch it.
Yeah, Bob can't watch it. Oh man, it's so good.
It really comes down to the case of what the fuck do I pay you for?
Oh, it's so good, Cyberman. Oh man, this is Cyberpunk.
I believe it. I believe it.
You got this.
It's like
You got
I'm cool with the occasional outage, but this outage has been warned 12 hours ago, and it was like, okay,
yeah.
signal's not as strong. Fine. And it's just now that it's like, oh, gone.
Yeah, so we're going to continue our little adventure in Ninja Scroll. Sorry, not Ninja Scroll. There is an Ninja Scroll video game. I should play it.
I believe it. I got this man's brain working full cylinders. Look at me. Oh. Doesn't know what to think. I don't know why I turned into like some pseudo. Was it Jones Jameson? Need pictures of Spider-Man.
Need those pictures of Spider-Man. We need those pictures of Spider-Man.
What's next?
Okay, so speaking about that, let's talk about the three holy grails of like anime from that era. I think that actually would be kind of a fun idea. Let's go for it. Did I go to the right place? I think I did.
I hope you went to the right place.
Yeah, okay, we're in the right place. Sometimes it's the Japanese names, it sometimes bugs me a bit. But no, the thing about this...
Walks into a famous footwear and asks where the produce is.
It would be really Michelle. No. So the thing about this is with the whole samurai, with the whole thing, you got yourself Ninja Scroll was one that literally helped bring anime into the forefront. Then you got, let's see, Ghost in the Shell's movie. Yes, I would say I would say Macross came after that. Where it was like one of the Macross movie, I can't remember which movie it was, but it was one of the Macross movies. That definitely was one of the big premieres.
Hi.
Akira.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Hey.
Yep.
Okay.
What?
And when would you say Shonen became like the big one? Would you say like the original Dragon Ball? That's when that started hitting off?
No, because Dragon Ball was kind of there. It was Z that did that. Z was the rise of Shonen. Z was the hard-on for Shonen, and that's when Shonen became a fucking problem.
And somehow Death Note, even though it's more of a mystery drama, ends up becoming a Shonen anime, but it's like, I don't see any fights happening in this.
Yeah. Because Shonen is so annoying on many levels when it comes to that. Because
it is absolute dopamine brain dead content, alright?
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, there's nothing.
It is the equivalent of like a sports game. You're there to watch your team.
Yeah, that's about it. Like this is my problem. Because every motherfucker and their grandmother brings up the fucking Shonen shit. And so annoyed. I'm so done with it in some ways. I don't mean to be a dick, but I'm so done with. I get shonen out every once in a while, and now I'm shonen out.
That's why I asked you for like mystery animes. You know, like Moriarty the Patriot. Because I need something that is of a different pace, and I really, really liked Revenger.
Yeah, and I need more. I need less shonen.
Revenger had some thought behind it.
Yeah, I need less shonen. I need more of this because this was way like I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably not going to watch the Edge Runner series. I don't know. See, my problem with Edge Runner.
That's if it comes out on Crunchyroll. From what I hear, it's probably a Netflix exclusive, and I don't feel like subscribing.
Yeah, it's Netflix exclusive, and I have no interest in. I have no interest in Netflix. I'm not trying to be a dick.
I don't want to send them my IP address. Netflix does that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Netflix for that. And Amazon, well, I'm already a subscriber of Amazon because in Canada we get it for free because I need it for the. You get.
Wait, you guys get Amazon for free?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
It explains so much. This man tells me about the deals he gets on Amazon every so often, and I'm just thinking to myself, don't you need like extra payment? I'm always thinking in the back of my head, but now that makes sense why you're always talking about it.
Yeah, no, Amazon we get free Amazon as long as you do certain things. You get free Amazon.
Wait till you're gone. It's like you got to do like the 7 tenets of being a Canadian. You got to go on a pilgrimage on occasion.
Well, no. If you subscribe for Amazon, if you subscribe for base Amazon, you get Prime for free. That's how that works.
Ooh.
You must survive the wretched goose. Old one eye, the wretched goose. It's part of your trial.
So I'm surprised.
7 tenets.
Well, here's what shocked me. I found out talking to a friend of mine. He's like, "Yeah, no, we don't get that in America. You have to pay for Prime, and you have to pay for the Prime. Like, you don't get the Amazon Prime Video for free. You have to pay for Prime Video as well.
America, you got to pay for a lot of things.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's kind of sick. You have to get both for free. Yeah. But apparently, go ahead.
There's a reason poor folk are a bit more stingy than others. It's like, yeah, you got to pay for fucking everything. You know how they have the like the ads for like Delete Me to cancel your accounts and shit?
Yeah.
Is because you have to sign up for so much shit and pay out of pocket for it if you're an American.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
That's all I got. Go on.
Okay. Anyways, back to Amazon. Back to this. No, I was kind of surprised when I found out Prime actually did that. I was like, wow, that's kind of dick. But okay.
Now, I actually want to ask somebody from one these days, what the fuck is a TV license? Like, if you don't have a TV license, does people kick down your door and take your whole box? Your whole TV?
No, you actually...
VCR
A TV license, the way that worked was you had to have a license to do certain things.
Yeah,
that's all.
Like, it's like in order to possess a TV, you need to get a license, like car insurance.
No. You buy the license to use their like special subscribed TV stuff. That's all.
Oh, okay. So it's like paying for ESPN for Americans.
Yeah.
Sometimes, it's like paying for the sports channel. Okay. It's like the name itself has like a level of menace to it. It's daunting. TV license.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of funny that people believe that it's something more. It's not. It's just basically a TV.
It's because a license, like the term, the word, and in some cases the definition of license carries more weight than the term subscription.
Yep.
Subscription is a bit more of like a loosey-goosey term. Speaking of which, subscribe.
Yep.
Don't forget to hit the like button. And
Yeah.
leave a comment too. But
Yeah,
when you hear license has more impact.
Right.
You know, in order to drive a car, you need a driver's license.
Ooh.
In order to drive a forklift, you need a forklift license.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there's responsibility, there's weight, there's impact. So that implies to have a TV license, you must be responsible for your TV.
Ooh.
You see where
Yeah,
my
no,
lines
it's not-
are getting?
No, it's basically it's BBC, for example. You get a license for that,
Orayo.
Yeah.
and apparently it ain't a lot. Like you're supposed to get. Whoa!
Language
Whoa.
you
Ooh.
modernize your damn language. And I know we're speaking the same language, we're both speaking English.
Sorry
But still,
about that.
it's like, stop using the term license.
Yeah, I just got a laugh about that. My weapon got a minus 16 buff on my main weapon, basically destroying the main weapon.
It is now a brittle piece of rusted metal with many chips and nicks in it.
Oh yeah, it's destroyed. I'm gonna have to.
In fact, it's probably not even a braided blade. It's probably fully blunted. More of a baton at that point.
Destroyed.
It is a grip, a guard, and a shard of metal. It is a dagger now.
Yada
Little shit.
I can't believe this. So my weapon went from. I'll give you my weapon actually. What the weapon is now. This is bad. So sword selection. My weapon 2 is at minus 14, minus 9. That was my peak weapon. That was the peak weapon I had. It's minus 9 now. Minus 14, minus 9. I literally, I'm hoping next I'll get a big boost because sometimes when he does that, he fucks up like that. He'll fix it up real good. That's brutal. Oh my God. That's a rough morning already. We haven't even gotten started. No, that's crazy though. Like I said, this looks really good. Like this got me excited to see what else we get. I'm really hoping we get ourselves a good series. Like maybe we'll get really lucky and it's gonna be like a really like this is gonna be the show that people are gonna be talking about. Now, Edge Runners is coming out shortly. Isn't Edge Runners out now?
I don't know. I actually do not know. It could be coming out this month. I guess I'll look it up right now. Hopefully my phone can handle it.
Yeah, Edge Runners should be out shortly. Actually, I don't know when, but like fuck, Ghost in the Shell and Edge Runners. That's a fascinating versus battle right there.
I say that is a power duo. You're gonna have people. No wonder the companies are nabbing that up. That's another factor that adds to it. It's like you got 2 cyberpunk setting shows coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more content. That's more subscriptions. That's more money. Or if we live it in the UK, that's more licenses.
That's more licentious. Yeah, I don't know. That's more bullshit in my opinion, but that's only me because like I'm like,
Yeah, I can also see the corporate value.
it
One
is
of those things of being a student in business.
It's a very good. Yep.
You start seeing the lines. You already know because you think to yourself, yeah, that's what I would do.
Yep, that's exactly right. All right, I'll be right back, boys. I'm gonna go use the facilities, and then I will get. So I'm waiting for the rain to start. I was hoping the rain would get here by now, but not yet. I'm hoping it drops the temperature of my apartment. Holy fuck! All right, we're back.
It's coming out in fall. Fall 2026. I don't think we have a set day yet.
Oh, we're gonna have to do a verse battle. We're gonna have to.
Really depends on who we bring into the table. That's the real question. When I get a chance, yeah, I'll watch this because I know of a few things in Cyberpunk. A little bit of Red and a good bit of 2077. Yeah. That's one thing I really hope for. I know they're supposed to be coming out with another DLC. I think it's Orion for the 2077 game. One thing I wouldn't mind is if they make another Cyberpunk game, CD Projekt Red, they add a lot more cyberware, like a lot more specifically from the Cyberpunk Red books, because there's a lot of fucking cyberware in there.
I don't think we're going to get that. Can I be honest, man? I don't think we're going to get that much. I'm not going to lie. It's
I
that.
know. It's one of those annoying things for me because I'm like, you only get like 3 cyber weapons, maybe 4, technically 4, because like what you got: mantis blades, gorilla arms, monowire, and projectile launch system. And I'm like, so much more than just these 4. What is that? Come on.
No, we're not going to get. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get lots. I'm not going to lie. I think we'll get very little.
And without modding, I can't get my guy to look like at least for full board. It's like, come on! I wanted to go absolute T800 looking guy. Ah, man. A man can dream. A man can dream.
Yeah, I agree. Man can dream. I just don't know what I said. We'll see what happens, but I'm more of the opinion that we're not going to see the goal like we saw. Like, dude, I that true cyberpunk setting is only found in like games that just randomly like some serious like indie game that's out there somewhere where you're not seeing your character in full cyber mode, you're seeing a dot on the fucking screen, man. Like it's just how it's gone. It's just how it's going to go. We're not going to have that awesome.
The only way you could probably pull it off is if you simplify a lot of things, like you said, where you're just a dot.
Yep.
Like, don't put everything into the graphics, because I understand some people like that ultra realistic style. Not really my thing. You know?
Yeah, your safest bet is something like to play the OG Syndicate game. The original point-and-click Syndicate game would do that for you. You could also technically, in Shadowrun Returns, you could cyberpunk yourself pretty good. You could take yourself to an extreme level of cyberpunk. Like, you can go all in for the cyberpunk.
Which is why I encourage not just indie developers, but also if there's anybody in AAA, though I don't think AAA is ever going to do this. There's nothing wrong with polygonal graphics in the PS1 and PS2 style, alright? They have their charm.
I gotta ask a question, just a simple question. Do you think AAA is going to be around any much longer at this point? Like, I honestly think we're getting.
I want that shit to sink. I want their backers to pull out. I do not want AAA to exist anymore. I'll be real.
Boy.
I'm that done. So much so, they realize that their ship is sinking, so they have to send their rats to our indie market.
Yeah, that's my
to infest our indie market, our holy land, so to speak.
Boy.
And brought the fires to Babylon.
Boy.
Yeah, I don't know what the game plan is here. I really don't. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I really don't know what they're going to.
Tolkien. I go back to Tolkien, damn it. Evil could never create. It only twists and corrupts.
Yeah, I hate to say it. I don't know what the game plan is for this. I really don't. Like, I don't know what they're trying to figure out.
Orayo.
I don't know what they're doing.
Boy.
Just like a desperate animal, they're trying to scrape their way back up the cliff.
Yeah, I don't know what the game plan is at this point. Like, I mean, 3,000 people from the Xbox console just went bye-bye. That's a lot of fucking people that just lost everything. I'm actually thinking of destroying the sword. It's that bad. It's at minus 31.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And for guys like me, I'm trying to jump ship, but my paycheck won't allow me to jump ship active immediately. So you got to think about it. It's like the ship's sinking. You know it's sinking. It got holes in it. Most of the people are already dead, or I guess you'd say zombified. Some sort of ghost curse. And I'm chained to the mast, and I'm trying to jump to PC. Damn it! I want to leave.
Yeah, but the problem is, Bob. Can I say something to you? The biggest problem is you want like just as good as what you have now on the console. If you decided to go low stream like me and go low grade, you could have done it tomorrow. You could have done. But you don't want to go low grade. You want that top tier. I want just as good. I want to bet. The problem is you can't do that. What you do, so you're trapped only because you spent the money on the device that you wanted. And I know why you do it. It's for the boys. And I get why you bought it. So there's nothing wrong with wanting to buy something for the boys, and that's why you did it. So, like, I totally get why you did it. Just the problem is now you're trapped. Now, it's like, I hate to say it, you're going to have to do what I did. And, like, I didn't want to buy these computers. I was saving up for a top-of-the-line thing. I was saving up for something actually good. And, like, I ended up having to buy something of way lower quality. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually totally okay with that because I went, well, I have a choice. I could either be in the game now or not be in the game at all. And then wait until this slowly disappears. And with me wanting to do the YouTube stuff, I want what I want now so I can set up and have fun and get stuff off the ground. It was strike while the iron's hot.
I know what you're saying. I say, I'm under no delusions. I am keenly aware of the position I am in. Does it suck? Yes. But I won't cry about it. I'll merely laugh at it.
Yep, exactly.
It was a long pause. Did I hit your factory reset?
No. I'm looking at this bitch's sword and I'm debating. Oh, it's a ninja sword. Oh yeah, come here.
Ninja sword.
I saw the sword.
Any other sword.
I saw the ninja sword. It's a ninja. It's two Wakashakis. It's the Waka Waka.
Oh my god, Wakazashi, but yeah. Canuck. Now he's dyslexic.
Oh, dude, no! Those swords are awesome in combat. It's just a matter of getting them. This bitch is strong too. This bitch is not. This is not a joke character.
Not just dyslexic, Dad. He's also partially illiterate.
Oh, I want the. No, those swords were awesome. No, I'm sorry. Let's see. They're minus 20 to the damage, but they're minus 40 to defense, and they have a durability of 5, and they're ninja weapons. They're Kasuro Toge. I will take the Kasuro Toge ninja blades. Those are awesome swords. I want those swords. Yoink, mine.
Mine.
When I saw her sword, I saw her carrying her blades. I'm like, ooh, kill. I'll take that blade. Anyway, ADHD over. No, like it's gonna be something I really don't want to. I honestly didn't like. I didn't like Edge Runners. I like the style of it. I like the way it looks. I even didn't mind the ending, but it was like, I don't know. Part of me was like 50-50 to it. It was one of those animes where I'm like, okay, everything. This should be something I love. I do not love this, and I don't know why I do not love this. It was one of those. I get.
You know why you
what I'm
don't?
saying? What?
I know exactly why you don't. You told me before. It's because you don't like the samurai ending. You want the hero's ending, but that's not what this setting is. This is cyberpunk.
Yeah, but that for me, it's like
that's why I love the ending so much. Is I know a lot of people lost their minds and they're going to lose their minds, but when David died to Adam Smasher, I was like, yes, they actually did this justice because Adam Smasher don't give no fucks.
See, for
That's
me,
who he
Adam
is.
Smasher, yeah, like for me, even the fact they had to bring Adam Smasher in there, I was kind of like, ah, really? See, for me, I don't know. Like I said, I have a 50-50 to cyberpunk shit, man. Like, I have a love-hate relationship to this stuff. I always
I know
have.
Adam Smasher's not the only guy out there, but does Kang Tao even have an equivalent of an Atom Smasher compared to Arasaka? I'm sure Militech probably has one.
Yeah, but, you know,
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
I was like, no, it fit the setting very well. That's what I loved about it. It's like, yeah, welcome to Cyberpunk, fucker. It doesn't end well.
no, again, and a part of me, like I said, I've never been a fan of the samurai ending. I've never been a fan of that. Oh, well, he's gonna die anyway. Go fuck yourself. And like people want like, and that's the thing. Like people wanted best girl, like Rebecca, the best girl, and
Ah, Gokuro.
there was such a hysterical attitude towards best girl, and I thought that was kind of funny. There's that like a weird attitude towards best girl. I'll never understand the weird attitude towards best girl.
I don't know what you mean by weird attitude, alright? You said it yourself, it's ride or die. Always respect the ride or die.
I agree with the ride or die, but I don't agree with the attitude. Oh, it's a lolly. It's a lolly. It's like, well, she also was born. She's also like she didn't cyberize Ace. They cyberized her when she was a fucking child. For fuck's sake. Jeez, I wonder why she looks so young.
And may I also add, did you forget what setting you're in? You know,
Yeah,
she's likely with the Mox, and there are customers, and somebody got to pay the bills. So how do you think she paid the bills?
well,
There's a
no,
certain clientele
her
that you gotta sell
no,
to.
her dad. No, it's they like to. I hate to fucking say it. The problem with the series, that this is my other issue. They had to purposely like, oh, this character's actually related to this character, and this character's actually related to that character. They put some names to her character. No, she did not. She did not need to pay the bills in that way. If you're talking about that shit, so yeah, no.
Yeah, suffice to say, every strange thing that you found in that anime, it's like, yeah, that exists in the setting. You may try to
Oh
write
no,
it
I
out of
got
lore,
nothing
but
wrong
no,
with that.
Cyberpunk has its dark fucking shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, what is it? Everyone keeps talking about the one serial killer.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's some light work. It's like, yeah, it did have its horror themes, but it's a serial killer. And my guy is armored to the fucking gills and carries a machine gun around. I don't think I have anything to fear, and I can also dismantle mines.
Yeah, like the thing about this is with most cyberpunk shit, it's always like it's always had that energy of this is how it is. And again, I'm not against dark series. You want to talk about dark series? Look at goddamn oh, what's the name of this? Kind of like Ghost in the Shell is a good example of this. There are dark settings in Ghost in the Shell. One of the things
Dark moments, not settings.
Fucking 1 second.
Yeah. It also sounds like you're coming out of soup cans.
Sorry, my mom decided to call right while we're doing stuff. Because again, she has to call me right now.
No.
I was wondering why you were starting to cut out.
Yep. Yeah, she's annoying when she does. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna quit out because I got the sword. I wanted that ninja sword.
Yeah. Do your thing.
But no, yeah, people ran from terror because I murdered that person in front of cold blood because someone saw me kill somebody.
Yeah.
But this is the thing with most of this stuff when it comes to those like the problem is yes, it's a dark series, a very dark series, but at least there's that energy of, oh yeah, this is a dark series, but it's not, oh my god, your series is not completely stupid at that point. Like you actually get you actually always have like another thing ready to go type of thing. Like there's always something. And that's kind of why I like those series. I kind of like the fact that, oh yeah, this is dark. This is actually very dark, but it's not, oh my god, this is absolutely awful. You're gonna have this big issue. It's like, no, it's always dark. It's always been dark. But it's like there's that level of melancholy. A good example of this in Standalone Complex is the episode where they go to get a girl back, and they realize that the girl that they are finding is not actually the same girl that they were looking for. It's actually the daughter of the original girl. Unfortunately, due to her cyberization, due to her being cyberized, her cyberization aged her super, super fast. She suffered cell disease. So here's this girl who suffered cell disease, and they basically get her daughter. It's not her, because they go to put a cyber
cellular decay is the word you're looking for.
Yeah,
cell disease.
Thank you.
As you know, he is perfect. Oh yeah, it's just his eye. Cell disease. It turns you into cell. That's a really interesting disease to have. Is like you end up becoming Cell, an android Bugman.
Android Bugman was awesome. Don't diss the Android Bugman. But no, I don't know what.
Why would you assume I'm dissing the Android Bugman?
Yeah. I'm actually very excited. But we'll see what they do with. We'll see what they end up doing with other stuff. But I mean, Jesus fuck, what is going on in the video game market? Back out. Let's get back off the cyber. We're talking about the video game market again. This has shifted in such a way. Like, we went from one of the best things out, like video games hitting a point, to now video games are just like, fuck, you know, what's really left at this point, right?
There's only, I don't even want to call them diamonds in the rough. There's only a few silver nuggets, I'll say. I don't want to call them gold. But you will find that one thing that does call to you. It's actually kind of funny because it follows a formula that they've stuck to since their first rendition. But it's like two games that come to mind. Mortal Shell 2, well, in this case, just Mortal Shell, the series, and Lords of the Fallen. I know they're both Souls-like, I get it, but they stuck to what they are. They don't give a fuck about a difficulty spike. Just play the game. All these other games, I've noticed they've dumbed down a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that trend, where there's either a metric fuck ton of tutorial pop-ups, or some of the initial stuff is so piss easy that you question, do I even want to play this? I'm not asking to be challenged to, like, you know, my wit's end here, but come on, I'll hold my hand through the whole thing.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I kind of agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. We're getting to a point now where, well, look at this game. Legitimately, what do? They throw you right into combat right away. You have no ifs, no ands, no buts. Here you go. See what you can do. And they don't hold back. And that, to me,
it's like, press this button to jump, and it's always tied to the same button, so why does every game have a need to tell me that this button allows me to jump?
Yeah, we started seeing it in later video games, like very similar to the game, not ways. Godfather, for example, does that, where they legitimately go through a huge tutorial on how to play that game, and it's just like I really don't want to. Like, let me skip. No, can't skip. Fuck you.
See you later.
That's the first thing most people do, especially if you started gaming since you were young and you were blessed with like the late 90s and early 2000 games. It's the first thing you do. You press every fucking button you can to figure out what it does. No need for tutorial pop-ups, you experiment. Then you take off.
Then you take off. Yeah, you're right. Like I said,
that's why I really don't like tutorials that cut your controls off. Like, until the tutorial tells you to hit the A button to jump, it won't allow you to jump. I mean, hell, you even have tutorials where it's like, you can't move around until it gives you an order. And it's like, fuck you. Let me do what I want. I want to say that started with Halo Combat Evolved. That tutorial.
That really started to jump into the world right around. What was it now? I can't remember now, but I remember seeing in the PS2 era. I was like right around Xbox. It was right around that, like when Microsoft got into this.
Your tricks now.
Like that's when this shit happened.
Nakamura.
Yeah, original Xbox. That's when Halo Combat Evolved was out.
Oh, okay.
But let's not
yeah, I would say close to that was when we started seeing the big fucking bump. And then it became everything.
I still remember that tutorial. It's like, Chief, can you look left? All right, now look right.
Very well.
Now look up and down. It's just like, the fuck?
My favorite tutorial of all time is goddamn Blood Dragon. Where you get press up to jump. Oh, come on, really? You know, like the game just kind of forces you into it.
Blood Dragon. Oh, yeah. It joked on that. Yeah, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Yeah.
Spider, you're such a fucking asshole.
Yep.
You know, at least they had a laugh about it. They parodied the fucking thing. I respect the parody.
See, I don't mind tutorials. Like Way of the Samurai 1 has a tutorial, but the tutorial is actually fun. Like when the tutorial is fun, it's okay. You know, like I don't mind tutorials when they're done right.
And then you have Labyrinth of Demon King. It's not too abhorrent. It's kind of straightforward.
Yeah.
Because like they'll tell you the controls as you're getting your ass beat, so figure it out quickly.
Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with. You know the fun
That's what I loved about it.
If it was third person, I think like if it was something more like this, I think I would have liked the game more because this gives you energy, this gives you control, and this gives you a little more ease and necessary to do what you want to do. Other ones kind of don't. It's kind of a problem.
You know, that was one thing that was weird about Labyrinth of the Demon King. It taught me patience. In most Souls games, it's either all-out attack or you pick and choose your moments. This one is hesitation is death, but it's not quick like Sekiro, because I know Sekiro has that saying. I think it was Ishin that said it. It's like hesitation is death. In Labyrinth of the Demon King, it is a slow death, and you are keenly aware of. You are keenly aware of what caused your death, the mistakes you made, and how to try and adapt to it. So you adapt. It's like it was a weird training session in patience, and even using some fighting game knowledge. There were times where I started playing footsies with the enemies.
Yep.
It was neat, and that's what I think I liked about it, is it actually made me think.
Yeah. And
I also had to be on my toes.
No, I have a love-hate relationship with some of the stuff with... like, I like Labyrinth of the Demon King, but I don't know, there's so much other games on there. It's the same thing with, if I ever get into the game known as, Well, we were playing it is Project Zomboid. I like Project Zomboid. My problem is Project Zomboid. I'm gonna have to really sit down and learn that. Like that definitely has a learning curve. Like I didn't realize it had such a learning curve until I sat down with the fucking game and actually looked at it and went, "Oh, this has such a learning curve."
I thought you were going to bring up Barony because it's also a dungeon crawler similar to Labyrinth of the Demon King.
No, I'm looking at the game for a learning curve, and that game's I think it's a great game. I also think it's a brutal learning curve, like a very brutal learning curve, and I kind of like it, kind of hate it for that. It's a love-hate relationship with that game.
Oh yeah, I was having the same thing with Labyrinth of the Demon King. There were many moments where I wanted to get the review done. And normally to get a review done is like I kind of had to blaze through it, but at the same time I couldn't blaze through it, so I just had to sit there and work with it. And then I realized Mochi Hammer abused the power attack.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid, but that seems to be the general consensus of what's going on with this. And I can't, like, another thing I couldn't believe, like I said, we're going to be getting back into another thing that's fun. Fuck this bullshit. The Odyssey. Wow. This actress. These people. I have never hated a movie that has. I haven't seen this movie and I don't want to watch it.
It's one thing to fuck with Lord of the Rings. It's nothing to fuck with one of the great epics.
Okay, we're going to be talking about this tonight anyway, so we're going to be probably rehashing this shit. Well, you might not be there. You said you didn't do well, so we'll see how.
That is a strong if. Bob is trying to keep his eyes open at the moment.
Yeah, I know. Basically, the second I stop talking, you're going to fall asleep.
Or if you go on a tangent, I might fall asleep.
Yeah.
The balancing act.
So first off, Homer's Odyssey. You figure they're going to make, we're making Homer's Odyssey. Okay, great. You figure these fucks would be like, okay, we're going to make this Odyssey, but we're going to put it in the right era where it's like, we're going to, like, we do the tour for this. We have to hit Athens, Greece. We have to hit the place where Homer came from, right? Like, do a big press release there. China, Dubai, not Greece. Go fuck yourself, Greece. They legitimately, the Homer's Odyssey is not being, they're not going to do a press release or a press tangent in fucking Greece.
Why? That's like a sensation. What?
Yeah, they have no plans on doing this at all. It's going to hit all these major London, all these major places, nowhere in Greece. I heard that and I started laughing. I actually started laughing. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. They legitimately aren't fucking around. Like they're making.
I want to see the press release in China. Like, I want to see that interview if I can find the footage.
Dude, it is so bad. Like right now, Odyssey is so bad and it's so hated by the internet. Like this is. See, the problem is they did the one thing you should have never done.
Yeah.
And let's be perfectly honest. The one thing they should have never done was make the internet a living thing. Should have never done that. You fucked up, boys. You fucked up. You made the internet a thing that shouldn't be what it is. Now the internet exists, and it's a bum. Everyone gets to see what everyone gets to make a decision on the matter, and so they get to see your bullshit, and they look at your bullshit and go, this is bullshit.
I'll be honest, I thought you were going to go in the direction of attacking the source material.
No, I'm going with the fact
that is 2 points to the chief, where he has bamboozled me, thinking he's going in one direction, but he's actually going in the other.
Yep. Well, it's easy to figure out. Like, dude, this source information, like the source documents that exist, they purposely are like, okay, we figured they're going to be smart. Oh, we're not gonna do anything too stupid here. No, the internet. We get to watch this, and that's the problem. We get to see firsthand the internet. This is why I think the BC stuff that's happening in the UK and shit, and all this, they're trying to like they're trying to like censor the internet now, because they realize, oh shit, we wanted to create something where we could control the narrative. Oh, we can't control the narrative.
That's the beautiful thing about life. It's chaotic.
Yeah. They create their own monster. Like, I hate to say it, if the normies weren't online, they wouldn't be looking at the odd, because the first question people are going to want to say, oh, it's Nolan. I know Nolan. He made that awesome Batman thing that everyone seems to like. Well, what are people say? Oh my God, this looks awful. That's what's happening.
Yeah, and I'm normally like an arms and armor, and I much prefer practical effects. Can we go back to practical effects, please? When I was looking at those helmets in the trailer, I'm not even talking about like the actors and actresses or the shots that were made. The armor looked off. I don't know what it is about whenever Hollywood or these big film companies do, like, what do you say, Bronze Age era armors. Why is it always like some thin plastic leather material? What is with that?
Well, I really don't know what they're going to do here. It's like, this is absolutely stupid in a lot of ways, I think, like, these dum-dums are like, I don't know, like I said, like, even having Elliot Page, like, or whatever his name is, whatever his, her, or whatever you want to call that person, he, I believe, would be the proper terms. I don't want to be a dick. But
wait, what's the thing with Elliot Page?
Yeah. But anyway, like, the thing about this was, you have somebody that is universally not liked when it comes to stuff. Like, this person has become more unliked, and then there was a rumor that this person was going to be Athena, or be Achilles. Okay, Achilles is like the personification of manhood. And now they changed it now. Oh, it's not going to. I have a theory that person was... I have a theory they were going to make this person Achilles. Like, and here's the thing with a lot of this. I don't know what Nolan was thinking. I actually have no fucking idea what this guy was thinking. Like, by making this. This is going to piss off so many people. Like, they're going to be mad at this. Do you really want to put that pisser in put people in the pisser points, man?
I think they already have. Even before this movie, they already have. They have quite the record of shitting on the source material. Doesn't matter if it's fantasy or history. They love doing it for some reason.
Yeah, they completely shit on the source material. You have actors that are not liked right now. Like they're kind of you. Then you have other actors who are liked, but they're like it's like, we'll see how long that fucking lasts. We'll see how long that lasts.
I understand getting your paycheck, but I don't know.
Then you got the cast is completely white. like after all this whining, complaining about diversity, inclusion, it's all these people that I have nothing to do with, that aren't Greek. It's like this is such a fuck up. Would be the only best way to put it.
No olive-skinned Greek actors at all.
Yeah.
Because I remember when that was the thing where it's like a person of X race should only be represented by individual of X race. Doesn't matter if they're a voice actor for an animated series.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I don't know what the logic. I don't know what the logic is. It's like these are people that are slow. And every one of these actors that keep coming out and saying, like, they'll come out and go, well, this is going on. Well, blah, blah. They open up their fucking trap, and you're thinking to yourself, Jesus, fuck, you're intolerable. You're absolutely intolerable. I fucking hate you. That is literally, like, I have not seen so many people be despised, like recently with her being the dum-dum there, what she goes and says, oh, well, what would you say to Homer if Homer was like sitting there watching your movie? Okay, you are literally have a character, you have Homer, you have one of the most, iconic people, one of the creators of the hero.
Prophetic. I'm going to say prophetic poet.
Yeah. I'm like, wow. So you're gonna take this guy who's well-known hero, big man, like this is the guy who
arguably more famous than your measly existence. Is that too bold to say?
Yeah.
Homer is more renowned than any clown in Hollywood.
He is.
You pay your respects, damn it.
Yeah, I agree. It's
kind of weird. It's like when you wonder how we got here, then you look back and you see the deterioration. Or if I'm going to put in more metaphorical, the goalpost has moved so much that it has cycled the Earth 2 times, possibly 3.
Yeah, exactly. You have this has failed on so many levels. I've never seen it this bad. Right. And
the sad part is, I wonder where these people are getting their money.
No, I makes me wonder myself, right?
Where are you getting all this fucking money? Because for the amount of flops that you've had, most things would have gone bankrupt years ago. Who's your backers?
My theory is, I still think the theory on my end has always been the same. I think that this shit is... my big theory, I gotta eat something in a couple seconds just because it's almost noon, so I'll probably get something up in my belly, but we'll have a quick little snack break while we talk about other stuff. I'm gonna switch games too at that point.
Very hungry.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to settings. We're going to save and quit. Oh, no. Yeah, the sword broke, which is sad. But anyway, we'll be going to another game very shortly, guys. We're going to be going back to Earthbound because we haven't done Earthbound in a while. So
nice.
The thing about a lot of this is, like, I really do wonder why, like, there just seems to be this weird, like, how is something like the Odyssey still coming out? Like, I honestly thought that was going to get, like I kept hearing it was going to be canceled. It's going to be canceled. It's going to be canceled. It's not going to make it. Not going to make it. Not going to make it. And they're still coming out with it. Like, that to me, makes me wonder as a person. Like the narrative can't be worth this much drama. Like you've literally shot. Like Hollywood at this point should be dead. I said this before. I was talking to Michael weeks ago.
What do you call that tactic? It's like definitions or specific words like gaslighting, straw man, all that.
Yeah.
Is it smokescreen? Is that the tactic they're trying to do? Because the claim that it's been canceled, maybe repeatedly, as an attempt to get less eyes on it, to have eyes go somewhere else. But
no, well,
in a way
the problem
kind of created. Would you say it's a Streisand effect here?
I don't know how to feel about it personally. Like to me, I look at this as like, okay, here's this thing that they've created something. Okay, that's just the salami I have. They created this.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find what those words are. It's like a psychology tactic. I think they try to pull them.
Yeah, I don't know what the logic is. I don't like. See, my only theory was that DI was back in the day. I thought my theory was this: it's a DI thing. It's literally these people are being paid to make something like this. Like it's the same thing with Mixtape. Mixtape was a good example of this. Mixtape was
if you those rats that infested our Holy Land.
Yeah. It is literally a creation of people that like they actually already like kind of they had their way. They have basically this person failed as a movie because she had so much fucking money. They made a percent like they just kind of just walked over our society, Hello, welcome, Ron.
Welcome. Hi, Captain. How you doing? Come on in.
I think he can't today.
Oh, you can't? No. Unfortunate.
You are welcome.
I always like having other people on. Even if I am in a bit of a yappy mood.
Yep. Hold on here. There it is. I gotta switch to the cat while I'm munching here. There we go. There. So, but that's the thing with this. I don't know. Like back in the day, I thought that's what's going on. But someone put some money behind this. But this woman talking, for example, her interview, like it's so about the narrative. Hey man, take a nap. You're welcome to it, man. We understand.
Yeah. Hey, Chief. You know how like certain things like articles get paid for their word count?
Yeah.
You think if she spouts off stuff, she gets paid depending on which pinpoint she manages to mark? You know, like there's a list, and, bullet points.
No.
No.
I think the narrative is more important than the money, and the problem with that is with Hollywood, it's an industry, and without that industry, if that industry dying like this, it's not going to be around that long.
Rotting fish.
Yeah.
It stinks. Nobody wants it. And yet it still persists because I guess we're not allowed to throw it out just yet.
It's going to be thrown out shortly, I think, if this keeps up.
Hopefully.
Like, think about
another
it.
Reason why, another reason why I kind of want an audit, because it's like, once again, a lot of things would have been bankrupt by now.
So far, the most profitable movie that surprised everybody, that no one wants to talk about, one's not going to like this, Ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum. Pow! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, the only thing that beat it, the only two,
Nice.
the only two movies
Beat
that actually,
it. Beat it.
yeah, they beat it. They beat it. This movie was beaten by it. There are only two movies that beat it.
It was struck by a smooth criminal.
Yeah, Hollywood was struck by a smooth criminal. Ba-da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Bam. No, here's the thing about it. Here's what gets it here's what gets me chuckling. Little thing in my. So what made it laugh? I'm eating the last of this yogurt. I have to. It's just been sitting there.
Mukbang when?
I'm mukbanging now. Technically,
Fair.
I'm literally eating the yogurt. There's not enough for a full cup of yogurt. There's not enough for like half a cup. So it's like I'm just gonna eat the whole thing and just finish it off. Yeah. Yeah, dude, the dislike ratio for the movie was it's 64,000 likes, 512 dislikes, 512,000 dislikes.
Ratioed into the shadow realm.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I think we need to go back to the era. There was an era back in the day where actors and stuff to make, if they did a lot of stupid shit, everyone brought tomatoes, crushed them just enough so it wouldn't hurt, and right across the face.
How long
We need
was
to go back to
this?
that era. We need to go back to the era when we pelted people with tomatoes.
Oh, like stage actors.
Yeah, we need to go back to that era. So like
We also
we
need to go back to the era where celebrities aren't celebrities. You just do your job and you shut the fuck up.
I don't ever
Right.
remember people. I used to remember what people used to say to Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, how'd you like your movie? How did you think of this, and this? Not this bullshit of, oh, well, today my narrative is this. I'm like, well, yeah, no wonder no one likes your shit. That's the truth. It's like, who's going to want to deal with somebody with that level of what the fuck? Like, no one wants that. There, okay. We're good to go. I just wanted to make sure that yogurt was eaten. So, need to be munched on, so there we go. All right, so that's my problem with a lot of this narrative, and it's kind of annoying in a lot of ways. Can I be perfectly honest that somewhat makes me chuckle that we're seeing it as it is. It's like, and it doesn't make a lick of sense from a narrative standpoint. How the fuck can you keep something going? Exactly what you said, Bob. Like this, this should have why this wasn't canceled floors me. And then you
can't
listen to
even say it's necessarily a show must go on mentality because with how many people are seeing how much this stinks, I don't think you're going to have a show to go on with.
Yeah. No one wants this. And that's what makes me laugh. It's like, this is going to bomb epically. And it's going to be blamed on all the racists, the YouTubes.
They always like to point the finger, but they never like looking in the mirror. Fuck, that was good.
Yeah, exactly.
That was good. Sometimes I even surprise myself because, little tidbit into Bob's thought process, sometimes I just, pick apart sentences like a word of Scrabble. Just start just throwing shit out there, hoping it sticks.
Yeah,
but
Rum, the guy, but they're gonna change all the races, all the sexes are gonna be different. You know how it is.
Yeah.
about to say they stick to the guns until reality hits them in the face, and then they start backpedaling.
Yep.
I mean, how many reshoots did they have to do with recent movies to, change it up because the audience thought it was stinky?
A lot. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, it's like they stick to the guns until 2 weeks of release, and then they have to reshoot everything.
Well, that's been happening. That's been happening more and more and more. Like, look at Supergirl. Apparently, the version we got was the reshot version, and a lot of that was apparently at the hands of James Gunn himself. Apparently, James Gunn, was like, James Gunn took control. Yeah.
If you could say modern Hollywood movies have patch notes. They get their updates.
Yeah.
Their bug fixes.
Apparently the first print of that movie was so bad, from what I heard. People walked out. If people are walking out of your movie, there's trouble. They have no interest in your movie at that point when they're walking the fuck out. You got people.
It's Morgan time.
Yeah, it really is. I can't believe that when I heard that. It's there's no fucking way. No, apparently they were bye, we're gone.
I still remember watching Morbius on that tiny airplane screen.
Yeah.
I'd never watched it in theaters, but apparently they had it on the airplane, and I fell asleep twice.
Well, it wasn't Morgan time for you.
Yeah,
how
I guess you could say.
How hated was that? What made that movie funny is people started making jokes and making Power Ranger references, so they relaunched it thinking the movie was getting popular again, and it fucking flopped twice. You had a movie flop twice.
You the circus music?
Yeah. No, at this point, when you got a certain actress come out and say something like this, when they ask her, what would you say to Homer, if he was sitting there watching a movie after watching a movie, what would you want to ask him? And her response is, "How do you feel about a movie that has more women in it?" And I'm like, bitch, you didn't get the fucking First of all, Homer would probably have been considered a progressive back in the day.
Oh yeah, back in his time.
Yeah, he was. I think he was. From what I've read on Homer,
I'm in agreement. Yeah. That was me agreeing with you.
Yeah. But the Odyssey wasn't about the women of the Odyssey. The Odyssey was about the fucking hero of the Odyssey.
It would be a perfect response that Homer would have. Is actually, yeah, there was a lot of female representation. Yeah, the ones that best describe you would be a siren.
He would have said bitch.
Yeah, but siren is synonymous with that.
Yeah. No, everything about this, god damn, everything about this is just awful. This movie looks like it's gonna suck. It's all gonna be drab colors. It's all it doesn't even look good. This looks awful in every way.
That's why you should have shot it in Greece, because the Mediterranean and the open sea can look gorgeous.
They did shoot it in Greece. The sad thing is, these fuckers did shoot it in Greece, and it still looks awful. The colors.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I say the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, the sunrise, the swells, the white foam, the breeze going by. Ah, man. Sorry, my sailor in me's coming out.
It's a beautiful, yeah, I know. It's a very beautiful area. And it's no, they legit shot this in Greece. And apparently it's still, if you saw the way it looked, none of the colors, it's all muted. It all looks awful, man. I don't know what else to say when I see something this shitty. It looks like shit.
Well, here's the
It
thing, Chief. You don't got to say anything. In fact, you don't even have to pay for a ticket. Don't go to the box office. That's all you have to say. That is your protest, is don't go.
But to me, I just find it funny that they this is what they wanted to do. Yeah, but not going doesn't necessarily because my problem is there's a level of normies that aren't going. But again, this is why I say the internet has shifted the balance. The balance is power. Like normies would have went to see it and they would have said this sucks. Now normies look online. And normies are looking online more and more and more. That to me shows that there's more power in that. My glasses are like right dirty. The problem with all these fans on, I haven't cleaned them in a while and they're kind of getting dusty. I'm gonna have to use some compressed air. Gonna have to clean all my fans. Just spend an entire day just sit outside with an air blower and just blow all the freaking dust out. Oh, and did we lose everybody? No, there we go. We lost Bob, but Bob is back.
My
Okay.
internet is back.
Yay!
And also my AirPods were dying, so I was just like, screw it. Let's just do a little swap over.
All right, so your internet is back. So Bob has something to watch now.
That I do.
And then when Bob watches it, then Bob gets to have fun. He gets to talk about it tonight.
If I'm around.
Oh, Bob, you'll be around for this. I know you'll be around for this. I have faith that Bob will be around for it for one reason and one reason only. It's like you get to talk about cyberpunk shit, one of your favorite topics.
I know, but this body, this prison of flesh, requires slumber.
Well, we'll see. We'll see at 6. We'll see what happens. Or 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
there's
might be having
mortality.
yeah, and the next I think in the next half hour I might be jumping on with LCX, so we'll be continuing this channel for a bit with LCX, and then I'll sign out and most likely go do my workout for the day.
Continuing this channel? I hope we continue this channel. I enjoy doing this.
No, I mean, you know, I'll actually be legitimately I'll be legit actually doing a we'll be probably moving on to the LCX channel for a little bit, and then we'll be setting up everything else.
Yeah.
There we go. I ate my pizza too today. But no, for me, it's just I don't get the logic of doing what they're doing right now is going to piss the fan base off so much. Like again, this is apparently the trailer jumped from 5 to 7 now. So this is
it
great.
was 513,000 up to 700,000. Yeah, those are some numbers. And
Well,
I'm really starting to notice. I don't know about PC users. I don't know about you, Chief. But on every device I have, like my PlayStation, I only have the on and off toggle of whichever one I selected. I don't have the luxury of seeing the number next to it. And for my phone, it's actually worse. There are some things I just can't even dislike, and the thumbs up button has been replaced by a heart.
Yep, I know. It is definitely they are really trying to they're trying to control. Yeah, they really are trying to control the narrative now. It seems like that's the game plan. And again,
it's kind of a pathetic move when you think about it.
It is.
You
Because
have such a lack of control that your only form of control is to remove. Not build upon, not create, it is to remove.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say on the matter. I think it's absolutely kind of funny actually, in a way. Because it's like, wow, you went from one of the most, one of the most unique, like the internet was probably one of the best unique media source to gather free media and free information from people. You had it, but it's so bad now that I don't think anyone's going to care in 10 years from now.
I don't know what you said.
Like, you had one of the most unique things you could use, and now it's gone.
There you okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because initially what you said, I couldn't follow that. But yes.
Okay.
You have something beautiful here. Dare I say, a spark of creation. An ability to share voices, minds, and creativity. Be it voices that agree or disagree, it matters not. The fact that you have access to it is a miracle unto itself.
Yeah. Well, they created the double-edged sword. Again, this is what happens when you make the internet a necessity.
Oh, I forget the initial write-up, but Sword of Damocles.
Yep, that's what it is. It's we created the necessity that is the internet. Well, they created the necessity that is the internet.
Because
and
they
now,
know they can't win, that's why they use these kinds of... Yeah, exactly, Captain. That is exactly what I am saying. I am in full agreement with you, sir.
It's funny because, like I said, at the time, they thought they won. They really did think they won, and they really had control. And at one time they had control. Like, I mean, you had people getting fired from like everything and anything. Like, you fucking say the wrong, like you talk to the person the wrong way. Fire, you're gone. Like you talk to someone online. You said years ago.
You could be exhausted.
Yeah.
And they'd think you're trying to be, angry or stinky at them. And even worse is text format. Text format lacks the nuance of a voice.
Yep.
And there have been many times where I've both been typing and on the receiving end and not really know the intentions of the individual because you don't have their voice, and I cue off of their voice a lot.
Yep. Well, facial expressions too, right? Like, these are things that the creatures
to an
like.
extent. Yeah, like I can still talk to you, know when you're angry at me, or just because of the way you speak. I can work off of that the same way you can work off of face. True. And in a way, I'm not going to mention that. In a way, 2020 did things.
Really?
I'm going to keep it there. I don't want us to get, nuked. But, yeah, text format kind of removes that little aspect that us as social creatures require.
Yep.
It kind of helps to know the mindset of the individual. That way you don't draw random conclusions. I've seen a lot of people draw random conclusions after receiving a text format. Be it email, be it text, doesn't matter.
I've had someone say something. Oh, I'm out with I'm out with the buddies, and then like, oh, who are your buddies? It's like, well, my buddies. Like, did you need more information? Yes, I need exactly who you're out with. It's like, why? It becomes this weird like thing. It's like, well, you know who my buddies are. Like, my buddies haven't changed since the last time we spoke.
Oh, dude, that's
yeah.
Ew. That is is my only response is ew. Because that's not even parasocial, that's just controlling at that point. It's like, yeah, you know who my mates are. It's Jim and Ed. I'm going out of town with them. It's like, what, did you assume I made new friends and I'm trying to separate from you? Because that's the conclusions that are usually drawn when people are that insecure.
I do feel sorry for the good movies. There are some pretty good ones. Well, yes, there are. Unfortunately, they're not made by Hollywood anymore.
Yeah. It's weird. Hollywood was like the prototype to AAA gaming when you think about it.
Oh, I don't know what to think about AAA gaming anymore. At this point, I mean, what's left for AAA gaming? We are
What's left for Hollywood?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Like we're like the only plus side is going back to indie games, like the fact that we might have companies trying to do what they did 20 years ago with the gaming community. Movies, I don't know if movies can. Jesus fuck, that's the second time he's done that to me. Goddamn biting attack fucking wipes me out in one hit.
One thing that always makes me laugh is the more competitive a game gets, the less fun it is. I don't know if you've ever had that, where, let's say an FPS title, they'll take their tips and bug fixes based upon the opinions of competitive players as opposed to casual, and you'll see the casuals just either fall out or shift.
Yeah.
I've noticed that a lot with Call of Duty. It's like, out of nowhere, a competitive player gets mad at the fact that LMGs hit like a truck because, yeah, they're firing rifle calibers. And your SMG is meant for CQC work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the LMG is gonna, bunk you down. They get mad at that, and all of a sudden, an LMG has less DPS than a SMIG, and I'm like, how?
Yeah. Well, they just
also at range.
Well, sometimes it's good when they do that. Oh, there we go. We found we found it now. Good.
I disagree. That's the balance to something like a machine gun platform is.
Well, like for example, the Tommy Jarvis thing that was happening in the. For those that don't know,
Tommy Jarvis.
I'm going to explain to you. The game they brought back out the fun that is the Friday the 13th game. Someone remade it.
Okay.
And so now that that's back out, the infamous character called Tommy Jarvis. Now, for those that don't know, if you set your requirements right, Tommy will legit become your. He'll show up and he'll help you kill. It's like an extra win condition for winning the game. So that's kind of cool, right? We got an extra win condition. Awesome, right?
Okay. I'm having a hard time following.
Well, people started doing this where, like, so the way the Tommy Jarvis thing works. Goddamn fucking guy. Let's yeah, there he is.
Get on focus.
People would call in Tommy Jarvis. And the way the option works is the next person who dies gets Tommy Jarvis. So people would call in they focus only on calling in Tommy Jarvis, and then they would purposely kill themselves to get it's called Tommy blocking. What I'm talking about is how they how this bullshit started happening, and people were starting to like get angry because, well, fuck, no one gets to play Tommy because these assholes purposely, that's all they do is they run for the Tommy Jarvis signal, and that's it. So so that idea of people modding, it's like the whole purpose I was going with, Bob, is that it's the idea of doing the mods. Sometimes it's beneficial for the fans that just want to enjoy the game, not the competitive fans, but the hardcore competitive people will get bitchy about that. So both sides of the coins exist for modding. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Captain, what you're describing there is the endless cycle. And, well, that cycle can actually be a good thing.
It really is. And sometimes it's really good to have that competitive cycle because, like, when you got
what Captain's talking about is how history repeats itself, where big companies start off as nobodies, and then they work their way up. It's like, yeah, sometimes you do need that cycle. The same way as, like, the life cycle in the animal kingdom. There are times where a beast gets too old, too fat, and is on its deathbed, and it needs to perish for the young to rise. You know, it's just a cycle. In fact, I find it to be quite a healthy thing. Not a lot of people want it, and understandably so in some cases.
Again, I told you what it was, the Walmart effect. Originally, Walmart was a small company. As time went on, it became bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's a super conglomerate. And then if you were to destroy that conglomerate or do something to get rid of the conglomerate, then it would legitimately, someone else, so that some other people would go somewhere else. Therefore, by going to that other place, it would get bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually, what happens again?
This could be simply described as Mehrunes Dagon, Daedric Prince of Revolution. Yep. That is his thing. When an empire gets too fat and old, he comes in and changes things. That way, the paupers of the current era will become the cruel nobles of the next era.
Yep. And it happens all the time.
Yeah. That's why I don't initially hate Mehrunes Dagon, because I understand its purpose. It's like, yeah, it's a destructive, brutal nature, but it is what we are. And it's like, this shit happens all the time.
Yep.
But yeah, originally I was going to mention how it's like the benefit of an LMG is the setup time in order for you to punish. But I won't get into that too deeply. It literally is like, yeah, you're carrying a bulky weapon system, and it's kind of supposed to be set up in a position, and getting to that position isn't always the easiest thing. So your reward is having a hallway, a kill box. But now your kill box is also compromised because your DPS has just been cut. So you can fire at a guy, spray him down, but he can spray you down faster because he has a smig, even though he's at a range that you should have an advantage over because you're firing rifle rounds. That's the point I'm saying, is like the kind of the position of an LMG is to reward the player for putting the dedication into setup time for them to have their kill box.
Yeah, but like I said, but that's the thing with modding, right? You're never going to make everyone happy with a patch note now. Like,
okay, you say modding, and I'm like, modding is not always officialized. Modding is usually individual.
You can, well, yes and no. You can fix and not fix. You know, there's stuff you can do. But the modding community is very finicky when it comes to a lot of stuff. It all depends on what you're looking for and how you're looking for it. You know, like
You keep using the term modding.
Well, that's what it is. It's patching out and modding. It's the same thing, Bob.
Yeah, but mods aren't always official or recognized by said companies, so in that case, it'd just be patch notes. I get what you're saying with the technical term, but I'm also going with the modern term.
You're modifying it, Bob. Anyway.
Oh, like modifying a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, you can modify the weapons, you know, put an optic on it, you know, maybe a muzzle device. Yeah.
Yeah. Bob,
no mods allowed, though. No, you just... I don't know. I really don't know.
Bob's gone. We lost Bob.
I'm starting to see colors at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob's dead to the world. Bob will be going to sleep.
Chief's also referring to official patch notes as modding, and the only time I ever hear the term modding is weapon modifications.
I was basically referring to them as, I was referring to the fact that you have to mod the item, and that's what I was trying to say. Okay. I get where you're coming from, Bob. I'm just looking in here to try to find the guy here. But no, here's the thing about the patchwork that they're doing on these devices, because patching and patchwork is like different things too. But anyway, this stuff is not going to 100% work the way they like it always does stuff. Like, and here's the thing. Here's the amusing thing. Patching was not a thing you saw back in the day. Now that we see it to the level that we see it now, there's a good argument to basically go, yeah, I'm going to wait 2 years before buying a fucking game. Like, which could fundamentally...
Yeah, that's true, Captain. Yeah, Expedition 33, the sleeper indie game, a AAA company. Oh, not to mention backed by an entire form of government.
Yep. Yeah, I know, I love it. I fucking love it. And I love...
Here's the thing, everybody was on board for Expedition 33. The only thing that caused a crack in its armor was the idea of AI. Yeah. And then it fell through, because then what the Chief and I were saying at the Game Awards were like, wait a second, that's not an indie game. That is a massive fucking budget. Wait a second. We were saying that, and people were ignoring it. And it wasn't until the AI controversy came up that people were actually backing out of it. It's kind of funny, isn't it?
This is why I have a hate relationship with the. I don't like normies, because normies focus on things that fundamentally is retarded. It's functionally retarded. The AI hate fest is functionally retarded. Where the fuck were you when actual AI issues were a real thing? Where the fuck were you when, we needed, like when automation was a thing and companies were legitimately moving half their fucking stuff to...
Motherfucker, this is what I've been saying.
I know, no. Where the fuck were you with this AI shit when people were losing their jobs fucking 20, 30 years ago? Where were you when these companies moved everything out and basically said, go fuck yourself to the populace? And they did say, go fuck yourself to the general populace. And they fucked everyone over. Where the fuck were you when this, oh, you weren't there then. You weren't there then.
Yeah.
We didn't have Hollywood.
We don't want AI to take over our jobs. Motherfucker, it already does. Look at the car factories.
Yeah,
the only thing you really need in a car factory nowadays is an engineer to fix the robot arms if they ever fuck up.
Yeah. At one time, they were hard, brutal work, but you got paid good fucking money for that hard, brutal work. Don't get that now.
Man.
It's all, and the funny thing is, you think the Mexico motherfuckers are using robots? No. Do you think that China is using robots? No, they're using human labor.
A whole lot of it.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. If I was to put this in a metaphorical state, is like the normies already had a sheet over their eyes the whole time, but it's not until one thing pops up that they scream and point at it. It's like, dude, the sheet's still over your eyes.
Yep.
You have no room to talk at all.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that this shit's been around forever. AI, like automation has been around because that's what AI is. AI is functionally a form of automation. Just more steps.
Where the hell were you? Terminators attacked.
Yeah, exactly. It makes me laugh. It's stupid. It's absolute wonk.
They took your tube.
Yeah,
your tube, Captain. They took our tube. Not my tube.
There goes your tube, man. It's gone. But this shit just makes me laugh. This shit makes me laugh. Like it does. Like I hear this whining and complaining. Oh, fuck off. Hey, shut up. You didn't care 20 years ago. You don't care now. Go away.
You want to be angry at something because nothing else is going on in your life, or because you have been told to hate said thing.
South Park, I believe, had a great way of looking at this. It's like, Americans have it so good in their life that they get bored and they have nothing else in their life to do. So then they start complaining and looking for causes to fucking work by. And then I agree with that mentality. Like that South Park episode, I agree with that. It's like Americans are that stupid. And I kind of...
And don't think for a second we're lost in the sauce. We are keenly aware that we are currently complaining. I don't want anybody getting twisted. It's like, well, you are. Yeah, we are.
We are. Yeah. Oh, I'm just spouting fucking facts. Fuck that. Fuck the bullshit. I'm just gonna spout the facts. Deal with it. Deal with it,
Yeah.
bitch. This is a Orc World Order, bitch. That's how it works.
Yeah, the OWO.
Yeah.
Though if you put it in a type format, people are going to be thinking you're coming at them in a different angle.
Yeah. That's my belief, boy. I'm OWO, baby. Ooh. There we go.
That's like a 4D chess move right there.
Buy the shirts.
What originally started with furries, the chief has just made a wolf noise.
Nope. That's the woo. That's our new the Orc World Order, baby. The woo.
Oh.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, I was just checking a notification on the phone. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, no. I'm just gonna say OWO. I'm not gonna... No. It's not how you pronounce that.
Yeah. Like we're at such a silly moment in life.
It's kind of funny. It's like, in search of finding something to complain about, you give people like us reason to complain about you. It's a never-ending cycle. It's almost beautiful if you think about it. Now, actually, you don't even have to think.
Hello. Welcome.
Hey, Aris.
Welcome to the show, Aros. Actually, we're going to be most likely when LCX pops on. I do believe we're going to be talking about the Odyssey. Yeah.
You're currently having an encounter with a ADHD chief and a very tired Bob.
Yep. I know, we're having a good one tonight, man. We're having fun. We're playing some games. We're talking about the Odyssey and the silliness that had happened with that. We just talked about the new Ghost in the Shell episode 1, which fucking was really good, actually, shockingly good. Like I didn't think it'd be that good. Like this blows Edgewater. This blows Edge Runners out of the fucking water. Personally,
He was about to say Edgewater.
yeah, Edgewater. You know, I should have got what. You know what? I was playing Quarantine a couple days ago, and that's stuck in my head now. You don't like me anymore. You don't like me anymore. Oh yeah, I love that fucking. God damn, that is such a fuck you game though. Okay, for those that don't know, Quarantine is a game. A buddy of mine, when I was over at my friend's house, he had it on. A buddy of mine, the game was how to put it? The main character is a cab driver. The reality of this game is you play a cab driver in a city where pretty much anybody who drank the water from this city went completely mad. So the mutants are fucking nuts now.
Fish people. Welcome to Innsmouth.
No, they're not fish people. They're all insane. So you're still a cabbie, but you're a cabbie in a world where you have to put like muzzle, like machine gun, and all this other type of weapons and stuff. It is extremely over the top and violent.
Okay.
Yep.
What was the reason for this tangent?
I'm just explaining where Edgewater came from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Normally I think of Edgewater. I think of Edgewater Estates.
No, Edgewater was the name of the Yeah, Edgewater is one of those things, man. It's actually kind of fun. But no, I had a blast with the. I always think it's kind of amusing that they some of the bullshit that is that is out there now. It's just kind of laughable. Like Quarantine is such a fuck you game though, but it's so fun.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway. So, yeah, so we've been having fun with that, and that's why I wanted to talk about that, because it's a fun little game. I might live stream it one of these days, but that's up in the air. But I think we're going to save this, and we're going to go to our last game of the night, I think. Did I get an autograph? I thought I was supposed to get an autograph from that character.
I always thought AI was funny with some of the complaints that people had
One
towards
second, hold on. I gotta get.
Yeah, do you thing. I'll keep going. I always thought it was funny with AI because at the end of the day, it's a tool. It's like nobody's gonna get mad at the wrench. Now, if that wrench is used to bludgeon a guy, I don't see why people would still get mad at the wrench. You get mad at the guy who used the wrench. Because at the end of the day, the wrench is a tool.
Better than the chair, I guess.
Hit him with the steel chair! Oh man, you set the guy up on the table and he does like a backflip off the top rope. Break the table. Oh man. Yeah, the thing is, I don't think the chief told us where he was going. Either he's getting food or he's on the pooper. Hopefully not both. I really hope it's not both. You know, there's one time I knew a guy who, I don't know if his schedule was so pressed or whatnot, but this guy would make himself a meal and eat the meal in the shower. First part is, he would sometimes send pictures. Never understood why.
Yep. Is LCX live now? Oh, okay. Just checking to see if LCX live. Maybe we'll.
Mind you, the meals that this guy that this guy had were actually like really good. Like T-bone steak with steamed vegetables and rice, and he would eat it in the shower. Strangest fucking thing. It is the strangest fucking thing. Good guy though, really good guy.
Yep.
That's why I always assumed like he had a really tight schedule, so he had to like do time crunch. That was like the only assumption I could make.
Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm on the next game, boys. Well, after I get to the main area, and I will save. Yeah, sorry, they're still working on my shower, so...
Still?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. We'll go. Well, I'll go to the joy. 1 sec. Okay.
The chief is doing the Asmongold challenge.
I'm seeing how many people I can.
No shower for a month.
No, I'm not doing that.
He's stinky.
There we go. We'll see if LCX is going to join. We'll be collabing with LCX. I think we're doing that today, because I remember we were talking about that. I don't know if LCX still wants to do that. Ew. I can't do that. My skin would break out in hives, and I'd start like, oh yeah, I would start peeling like a grape.
I knew it. I knew this man was an ogre. He's like an onion. He has layers.
There's layers. Yep.
The scary part is what lies beneath. What is at the heart of the orc?
Yeah, exactly. So what's next on there, guy? Oh, we got a cat up, but what's next on? All right. So what is next for the stream tonight? Well, today. Go back to a classic, I guess. We could always go to the very first game I ever streamed on.
Oh, LCS.
Hello. Welcome. And LCX is live. We should be on a thing with this. We should be collabing right now. Welcome to the stream. We're just adding the next game for today. Oh, I do not want to close that. What the hell? Okay. Sorry.
What do you want to talk about today?
Well, I was wondering what your thoughts were on the whole Odyssey situation. Was something I wanted to you, but then there was the brand new Ghost in the Shell that just came out that we just had come say.
I'm not interested in the new Ghost in the Shell thing.
Oh, you're totally what?
I'm not interested in the new Ghost in the Shell thing.
Okay. What about the Odyssey thing?
I didn't even watch that video.
Okay. Well, okay, so I wanted to ask, well, I'm going to get to, well, we got LCX on, so we got to do an LCX, something that LCX would like. I don't want to start a big JRPG, though.
This is a machine gun question mark?
Yeah. You know what we'll do? We'll go to Odin Spear. Odin Spear is a great game, and we'll play that.
Odin Sphere. I'm familiar with that title.
Yep.
I like the art
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. Hello, Bob L6 and hi. You there? Bob, I think Bob's there.
Huh? Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Hanging on.
Okay,
Yes, I
Bob on. So yes, no, we wanted to talk about the silliness that is the Odyssey's. The actress literally coming out and saying this when they ask, "Hey, what would you say? What would you say to Homer about the Odyssey?" And the reference, like, and she goes, "How do you feel about all the women representation in this movie?" And I'm like, really? You're gonna ask Homer this?
And yet these people claim to be unique.
I know, right?
Hello, Crack Dealer.
Hello, crack dealer. But yeah, no, that to me makes me laugh as a whole. I'm like, really? You want to actually do that? No, the fabled fruit drop that you can plant food in an area. But no, it just kind of made me laugh that she actually outright said this, and I thought that was kind of like, wow. Like, not only did you say this, and then you're kind of insulting, like you basically insulting a person who's like, well, one, he's thousands of years old. Like, he's been dead for how long?
Thousands of years old. Hey, Chief, you can relate to him, can't you?
Yeah, I can. Hey, you can tell even I'm getting tired today. Why? I had so much to do this morning, so it's like I said, I pretty much.
Thousands of years old. I've caught Chief about, what, 3 times so far?
Yeah.
Maybe 4?
You, the Orcosaurus.
Yeah, the orc's sleepy
The
orc.
Orcosaurus. Ye of an ancient kind who is yet to fossilize.
But no, it just makes me laugh that this is what they're planning on doing. It's like, really? This is the game plan? You're gonna insult a man who's been gone for a lifetime? Okay.
I don't know. They really like fixing on Greece for some reason. No single weird habit here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand the logic of this. Like, again, the fandom. Like, first of all, the hero's journey is. We can actually say, like, if anyone asks where the hero's journey comes from, well, it's Homer. I don't know if you agree with me on that one, Elle, but I've always thought that was Homer's kind of. Like that was Homer helped create the hero's journey, and then it was expanded upon later on by other people.
Gwendolyn,
I
you've
guess.
returned.
I would concur.
I have an announcement, Your
only because that
Majesty.
was like the really big one that
Regarding the
picked up,
invasion,
but I'd say
our
don't
troops
forget
have been
about
lost.
Beowulf and Gilgamesh.
The foes had more reinforcements than
Yeah, I guess you had those guys as well, but they were like
We were
Homer's is one of the
forced to
oldest
enter a
renditions of
battle
that, correct?
attrition.
Like,
The
That's my
villagers
thought.
Gilgamesh
suffered
is
many
older.
casualties.
is Gilgamesh old? Yeah, Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh is one of the first stories ever put
Yeah.
on record.
Yeah, I guess he is. The Tales of Gilgamesh and the arrows and beating Tiamat. Yeah, you're right. Or sorry, my bad.
She entrusted me with
You're
a
absolutely
spear
right.
in her final moments.
Yeah, and
She was the
Beowulf,
most
I
gallant
don't know.
and noble of all my warriors.
I think that would be after
That
the
spear is a
Odyssey,
special weapon known
because
as a
that is
cipher.
Old
It
Norse.
collects spirits that haunt
That is Old
battlefields
Norse,
and
yeah.
uses their power to smite
So it's
enemies.
like Gilgamesh first, then the Odyssey,
You shall
then the
wield
Tale
the
of
spear
Beowulf.
as you please.
But yeah, those are like the three big heroes' journeys
We shall launch
from the
a
dawn of our
assault
time
on
as
the
humanity.
I shall personally take part in this battle.
Yep.
Send the troops when you're prepared.
They were, right? And then it's like to think about this person having this value. Like the idea of ramming,
Words
you know,
will not
political
bring a system
values,
back.
modern day political values to an ancient human being. Like if Homer
It is
woke
no
up tomorrow
time
and we
for
went, "Hey Homer,
sentimentality.
how do you feel about this?" Homer would be like, "Well, I don't know."
He'd probably be more confused of like what this metal carriage with rubber wheels are.
Yeah. What's this little device you carry in your like pocket, like that seems to be able to do all this extra stuff? Where'd you get that from? Can I have one?
What is this rectangle of glass and plastic? Actually, he wouldn't even know what plastic is.
Plastic is. It'd be rectangle of glass and weird metal.
Oh, dude, that would mess up his mind for a little bit, but the moment he adjusts, then we start getting onto that.
Yeah.
I think, wasn't there a story
Griselda's dead because she
about
rushed ahead
it
of
was
the
like
main
Joan of
forces.
Arc?
It's certainly not because I was
Oh no,
late
it
to
was
the
a
battle.
hypothetical that somebody put up,
Lord Brigand,
where you'd get like
you may be
scientists
one
and
of our
historians
nation's
and
heroes,
linguists, where it was
but I
like
hear that
Joan
you
of
act as
Arc,
you
I
wish
think
because my father does
Napoleon,
nothing to stop you.
Saladin, and
Dastardly queen of the
King
fairies.
Arthur came
Yeah.
to like the modern era, and it was like up to these linguists, scientists, and historians to
Princess
help
Gwendolyn,
them adjust to the
I'm
modern
worried
era.
about you.
It's like what would go down
Please
hypothetically.
Stay strong.
The
Thank you,
comedy movie
Miras.
with that premise.
I shall bring some tea up to your room.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know any more about it? Because I actually don't know what Bob's talking about. It's one of the few times where I'm like, huh?
Who's been allowed to sell in this castle? Is there anything you need?
So I was kind of surprised by that. Yeah, I'll sell the mulberry.
Yeah. I mean, hell, the main reason you need the linguists is because, well, Old French is nothing close to modern French. Same could be said for Old English in King Arthur's case. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, in his era, Old English would have had more of a Germanic sound to it. It's kind of funny because...
Old,
Go ahead.
technically, there's an old movie wherein King Arthur goes to modern times and some thug tries to like rob him, and he's like, "That's a nice knife." So he draws his sword. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
It's Excellence Adventure too?
I actually don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, asking. Just to be sure. Kinda sounded familiar.
Yeah. Don't show me TikTok. I already know about TikTok.
What was it? I remember watching this video, and it was a paragraph. It was a paragraph that was spoken in English from like 800 AD all the way up to was it like 1950s?
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of like a little challenge to the viewer of how far back can you go to where you can actually understand it. And I don't know, I was happy with myself that I was able to understand the 10th and 11th century English.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to put some bits together. It was still, like, you know, connecting it. But once it got past the 1200s, I understood it perfectly.
I've seen that video. Like that. Yeah, they're really old. Like,
yeah, and once it got to like the 12th and 1300s, you would have familiar words, and then the conjunctions sounded odd. So their word for "the" or "and" would be slightly different. But I still got the general message. I always love doing some of those brain exercises on occasion.
Yeah, they're fun. Man, I haven't played this game in a while, and man, is it fun. Still to this day. Oh, flying enemy.
Not the flying enemies. Doesn't matter what game I play, I always hate flying. I can be playing a shooter and I still hate flying enemies.
Yeah, I get you.
At least in EDF, it doesn't really matter because at that point they just block the sun. So if you just shoot roughly into the sky, you're bound to hit one of them.
Yeah.
It's when it comes to the UFOs I get annoyed because they're so bouncy. You hit them with one shot and then they flail all over the place. But they're not dead. They somehow collide into a building and just keep floating.
Oh, power low. Yeah, no, I figure we have the last bit of the orc hour here. We'll be setting up some stuff. Oh, great! Oh, I got napalm. Good, I like that item. That's actually a really good one.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to say on the main subject.
Well, if you want to add a topic, we're all ears. We're here for the next little bit. So no, okay. Well, what is LCX going to be doing tonight? Today on her, I guess tonight for you. What are you doing tonight for your stream tonight? What games are you playing tonight?
Oh. I'm playing Legend of Heroes and Hero Vermilion. Just chilling with some peppers right now. Letting the chat collapse.
Oh, cool. So, the Heroes game, which Legends of Heroes is this? Because I actually don't know this one.
It's a PSP game.
Okay, that would be why. What's your thoughts on the Vita store finally closing?
Okay.
Don't care? Okay. Figure I'd ask.
Why, you don't even buy game.
Well, I'm just annoyed that like that store still has like some life and it just kind of got burned. That's like how I feel about the Vita store.
The only reason people still use that is to use PKG game on their custom firmware PS Vita so they can download games from Sony servers at night.
Okay. Has Vita become that? Has the Vita become that traded? Wow, I didn't know the Vita.
Compared to the Vita for decades, a lot for maybe near a decade.
I never knew that it was being programmed that much. Like, I knew people weren't buying it as much, and the only ones that seemed to be buying it were modders. So I was kind of surprised by that. I was kind of like, wow, there seems to be more modders than actual people like that are actually having more interest in it.
I realized Chief just hit us with, man, I remember when that was the new shiny thing. Man, I'm old.
It is.
It's not that old, is it? Let's see. Oh, it actually is that old. Came out around 2012. So yeah, never mind. It's 2026.
We're getting old, LCX. We're all getting old. We're all ancient.
But it's very dangerous. I could have 9 lives and it still wouldn't.
Can someone find me what can be carrying?
I like that. You're 13 forever. I like that. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, I don't want to do that.
Al can point to the codex and say it's in the lore. Read the codex, first edition. Oh, it's beautiful.
Got a luck stone. That's always useful. Yeah, it is. Yeah, let's go that way. No, I'm kind of interested to see how it goes with that. But I got you if you want to... Yeah, if you want to duck out, we'll finish off the last little bit of this and then we'll call it for tonight.
I got something to say on the subject. Like,
Okay.
I don't really know what the issue is, the Odyssey thing.
Well, you know, the fact that they talk about all the occlusion and stuff, and now, you know, they don't have any Greek actors in a movie that's about Greek. The fact that they're fundamentally changing the story. The fact
I should also add the fact these are the same people that preached people of said race should be acted by people of said race, even if they're animated. The voice actor has to be of the equivalent race. So yeah. It's kind of hypocritical for these people to be doing this.
Yeah, it's basically the hypocrisy that's become the issue. But it seems to be burning. It seems to be burning the bridge this time. Like this time, it seems like the change is very dire compared to what was before. Like what was before, you would never see this level of like anger and annoyance.
Disdain.
Anger and good. Like backlash.
Well, everything in general.
Backlash from people who don't like what they're doing.
Well, it's not even just backlash. It's backlash from people who normally wouldn't. Like when you have 5,000, when you have close to the number that's been showing up. I mean, jeez, like.
Well, I'm pretty sure our conservative values have been on the rise ever since Trump won the elections and they did that thing to Charlie Kirk. You know, stuff like that. It's just a paradigm shift happening, and this is all just the culmination of everything that's been going on. With that said, I don't really care.
Okay.
She does make a point.
Yep.
Those people have been waking up, yeah. But I also understand the unbothered L does not care about first world problems. I completely understand.
Yeah.
I get it. Because what is it? At the end of the day, it's an old man and his henchmen complaining at things. That's kind of what we are.
Again, I'm not complaining, I'm just spitting facts.
Same difference, really.
This isn't me bitching. This is me saying facts.
I still go with my initial point.
I'm kind of the mindset that if it's something beyond what I can control myself, why would I bother? Something that doesn't really affect me personally. Why bother with it?
I gotcha.
And that is fair.
It offends me personally because of the simple fact that it's like, okay, so you wanna tell us how we're the bad guys and stuff is wrong, and because we enjoy our fandoms, and then you turn around and throw it our way. That's kind of where I come from with this. It's that double standard that drives me nuts. I'll never ever be a.
That's how they've always operated ever since they left Tumblr.
Yeah. Well, like I said, and like the biggest thing that came to become the biggest problem for a lot of these people is the simple fact that now we're at a point in our existence that wasn't like this before. The more they made the internet a thing, the worse it got for them. I think it's kind of become the issue.
Oh, it's always gonna crash it down on you eventually.
It does, doesn't it? If you think about it.
I told you I spoke truth. The cycle, it always continues. The life
really
cycle must continue.
It's dialectic action.
Yep. I get you. But we like to talk about it, have discussions. I'm surprised you don't have any love for the about the new Ghost of the Shell. I thought you'd like it. Or I guess you're not going to watch it right away. It'd be something you maybe watch later.
I'm really interested in it.
Are you not even interested? that's surprise. Like
for me, Ghost of the Shell, Cowboy, Bebop, Trigun, stuff like that. Bunch of overrated things.
Trigun.
People made them out to be much more than what they actually were.
Cowboy Bebop, I'll agree with you after watching Outlaw Star.
Yep. I agree with that.
I'll look at the philosophy. How they integrate technology with philosophy and Ghost of the Shell, especially standalone Complex. Complex 2 is interesting, to say the least. Is it my thing? Absolutely not.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I've been a big. Well, to me, it's I'm a fan of I'm a fan of the creator of this stuff. So that's kind of where I come from with this. It's like I've always been a fan of his work. So I sort of look at it like that. Like I hope that and to see his manga come into fruition finally at long last. To see this, we're not getting another variable change. We're getting the actual manga that exists. Really.
Now you want to talk about this? Tell me on this new Ghost of the Shell. What's so special about it?
What's special about it is that this is, instead of someone changing his work, this is going to be the first time we get to see the creators.
I don't really care about the homogeny of the creator. I mean, talk to me about the story itself. What about it? What's so special about it?
Well, okay. I guess the first one would be the create. Well, okay. So the story is about. Oh, I'm going to read that quickly. The story is about it's basically the start of the special forces or unit that are the Major is creating, and this unit that the Major.
Oh, I know it's a new unit. Okay.
Yeah, and this creator is like this is actually the first episode of that, and we're taking place with the first chapter where one of the government heads is using her unit to not really investigate, basically to attack a group
Section 9, yeah. But is this a continuation of Standalone Complex 2? What up, Wolfpack?
No, this is actually the original manga. This is actually based off his original works.
Okay, so this is another reboot.
This is a part of the reboot. Yeah. Well, this isn't Section 9 because Section 9 is a standalone complex thing. The original one, she's just a special force group. They're all about. They literally spend more time talking about how they're going to manipulate the scenario so it doesn't come back to bite them in the ass than they are wasting their time with other stuff. Like they're more interested in that than they are actually taking this on. And the idea that a school as like an orphanage is basically being used as a way to manipulate children, gets her panties in a little bit of a bunch, and so she actually gets involved a little bit, would be the best way to put it, And yes, it is. Yeah, from the original series. From the actual.
I don't really care about the publicity of the author, that it's true to the author's vision or something. Whatever.
Well, normally I wouldn't. Normally I would actually agree with you, but this is one of the few times where we've been wanting something like this, and as a fan of his work, as a fan of Ghostlight, a fan of this, I've been waiting for something similar to this, like very similar to. I just got eaten by the dragon. Boo.
You want something that's true to the canon lore from the source material. Something.
Yeah, that's actually. I hate to say it. That's actually more. That's something that hasn't been done with the series ever. So to me, I'm like, ooh, that's something new, something different. I'm excited. So yeah, I'm sort of excited to see.
What'd you say?
And that was a redeem for my channel.
Oh, okay. Huh?
Don't do that. You're gonna make Bob think there's something else.
I'm already seeing colors, man. All right, I'm riding the mania. I don't know how much longer I have before I collapse, but I'm here. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah. I don't know what she said. What'd she say, Chief? I'm just gonna say thank you anyways.
Yes, in chat with me is Orc's posse, I guess. From his own live stream, and we are live in his Discord server right now. We got Bob, we got Harris, I don't know who else is here. Is Captain or Panda here? Who knows?
He's here in chat, I believe.
Basically, this will just be an origin story, which is based directly on the source material.
According to the Chief, that is correct.
Okay. That alone is not cool enough to get me interested in that sort of stuff.
I'll tell you one thing, if they can get a Ghost in a Shell, can you get a return to Dominion Tank Police, please? I want another Dominion Tank Police.
else, I barely remember that one. If not for the fact that I think LDP streamed it like a few months ago.
Using a tank voice is a gift, and I appreciate it very much.
I can respect that.
What unlock God girls?
No, I didn't even care about the Puma sisters. I was more in it for Brenton and I forget the main girl's name.
Oh, what's her name now? Shit, yeah. Sorry about that, boys. I apologize. Somebody was working in my apartment, so.
Tank Circle Live, but female.
Yeah, her Tank Bonaparte. Her beloved Bonaparte.
And to see this original style like that, they even have a Britain reference into it. I don't know. There's a
reference to Breton.
Yes, they actually. One of the guys looks like Breton. One of the bad guys looks like Breton.
Oh, no shot.
Yeah.
Oh, Breton was that guy.
Yeah, it was a cool series overall, and it's been one of my favorite. It's been one of the favorite franchises for years. There we go. The Sand Dragon is dead. But yeah, no. Good night. See you later, Rum. But yeah, no, I figured we could get this in while LCX is waiting for people to fill in. Actually, LCX, you got a big number there. You might be able to pop in for that. And we're almost set for the night.
Brigand's troops hunt down any
yeah, they're going to paint my
forces.
apartment in the next couple days, he said. So that will be, the bathroom should be done at that point.
Go, inform all our soldiers of our victory.
Whenever there's
Sound the
stuff being
horn
done
and allow them to celebrate our glory.
There's
Now,
construction
leave
going on,
me.
we can never actually hear it over your microphone.
Yeah, because I have soundproofing set up in my bedroom.
There it is. The crystallization.
It
I
sounds like
got my
something else to be fixed. Is like first this man's tub, then the paint on the walls, and then say what's next? They're gonna do grouting.
No, I think like I'm really happy that they did that, and the staff the staff has been good at this place for since I moved in here. So it's always been a decent thing. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And like I said, it's.
Hey, I will say this: consider yourself blessed because your bathroom is not carpeted.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that. You know what? That's the weirdest thing. Carpeted things, like Jesus hell. But I think we're going to call it. It's actually played for longer than I thought, but I wanted to get LCX's opinion on that. And tonight will be a Wednesday. We'll be Space Geeks, and most likely I'll be talking to DJ. We'll see what DJ wants to do tonight, and we'll see what goes on here. And hopefully Bob. We'll see if Bob wakes up.
What?
We'll see if Bob wakes up. Because Bob's.
I'm awake right now. I'm good.
Yeah, will you be awake? Will you be waking too? Will you be awake for the next conversation about Ghost in the Shell, the brand new TV show that just came out?
Unlikely. I'll probably be educated because I'll watch it after this, but I probably won't be around. I'll be real with you, Chief.
Yeah, I know, and I still got. We'll see how this Odd Job goes too, because I might just cancel out the Wednesday. There's a good chance if the stars don't align, and it's just we may cancel tonight just because stuff might go a little funky. We'll see what happens. I'd like to thank everybody that came in. Thank you so much for joining us with the collab stream there, LCX, and yeah, we're gonna see you guys next on More Cookies Reviews. Yeah,
Nothing to say about this.
All right, guys, have yourselves a good night. We'll see ya.
Later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.